So, have you made Hajj or Umrah? Or?
Yeah, I forget what year that was now, but I did Umrah back, that must have been about 88, 89, something like that. And then after that, now, our Imam now and Brother Lewis that had been in the community for years, me and us three made Umrah, and I forget even what year that was.
2019.
2000.
I looked it up as I found out.
19.
Yeah, 2019.
19. We three made Umrah a second time.
So you said you started in the 70s. Was there any difficulty with your family, with your friends, your community, just in practicing Islam?
Well, like to say, I was just 17 or 18 myself, so I won't know, I hadn't at that time got out in the world. They had no real influence, and like I said, just, and being in the church, and still home, because I was, still living at home at the time. And like I said, my mom, dad, both, they never, gave me any, problems about being a Muslim. And so, no, I didn't have any problems at all.
I just put about some of that on this video. So you have your diet. How long you been eating?
Well, coming into Islam, especially when right about the transition about the come about when our food diets was halal. We started saying, Muslim meats, if they ate meats, they had to be halal, and back then, in them early years, it wasn't no place really to get halal meats, and trying to, do what you're supposed to do. I mean, you could eat what you could eat, but I chose at that time to not eat meat. But part when I really did it is I was trying to get my family members to stop eating meat. And I told my mom one time, but we kind of, I used to tell her, well, don't feed the pork to my brothers and them. Don't get it. But she was so long eating it herself, and she was like, and I said, yeah, because I said, going back and forth. I said, yeah, because they're gonna kill them. They're gonna kill them. She told me, she said, well, they mad. If I want to kill them, I kill them. I said, well, Mom, if you don't eat no meat at all, you ain't gonna die. So then I told her that, and I thought about it, and I said, At that time, that's when I said, well, I'm gonna just try not eat meat, just to show her that, if I don't, because I'm living home, I'm like, and not eat no meat at all, I'm sure you don't die. So I said, well, I'm gonna try it I think at that time I was gonna try it for a week, if I'm not mistaken, but I ended up going a month, and I never went back. Even around that time, about 75, and around the country, even in church, on Church Street, we ended up having a steak and shake. We had one in Newport News. They even had, it came out with a steak and shake restaurant. We had one on Church Street, right there in the mosque. And we was out going soldiering, selling papers over Newport News on Saturday. We would get together and go different parts of the city and sell papers together. And that one of them Saturday, we go to Newport News, and so after we was out soldiering, selling the papers, and took a little break, we went by the steak and tank over there, and everybody was, getting their order and what's called, and I got a steak and take, and I think I might have been a week or a few days. I would say at least a week, and I didn't want to spoil them week that I went without eating meat at all. So, and after I bought the steak and take, I unwrapped it and everything, was ready to eat it, and then had nobody was watching me. I folded it back up. I said, dang, I ain't gonna be, I said, I won't eat no meat for a month. So I didn't even eat it, but I did end up going either that week or that month. And like I said, that had been back around between 75 and whatever it was, around the 75, 76, 77. And I haven't ate meat since. You know, I'm not a vegetarian, but I just stopped eating meat, you know.
You eat fish?
Yeah, I eat fish.
I think you still recommend H&G whites too.
Yeah, the H&G whites came out in about right around 73, 74, 75. The Nation of Islam, they were buying white and H&G from Peru.
Yes, sir.
And all around the country. We was selling white and H&G, and then we came up with a recipe, 99 ways of preparing white and H&G. And so yeah, that was really remarkable. And being later on, you know, working with my cousin, then I started doing for self too, because back then, you know, they taught doing for self, and I was from, my dad was a farmer, so me coming in Nation Islam, I started going back out there with him, helping him farm and stuff like that, and back then then the white and H&G came about, and I bought a van to sell it, the white and H&G, and out there farming with my dad, I had produce on the truck. I used to go down to the place that you buy fruits from, the markets, farmer markets and places. So I had fruit, and I had the white and H&G, I had my papers, the bean pie, and the fish. And I pretty much, you know, been in business for myself from doing that, selling the vegetables and fruit off the truck. But selling vegetables, it was more.
Don't tell them that. That's the other segment. We have a segment with entrepreneurs.
Oh, okay.
Right, so don't tell all that.
Right.
Put that all together, all that together.
But yeah, that's when I first, that was my first doing for self and going out there and had my business because of the Nation Islam. Had the white and H&G coming in. So with the white and H&G, fruits and the bean pie and the newspaper, I was in business doing for self.
The last thing I want to ask you about is just what's your advice to anybody who's interested in Islam?
Yeah, well, pretty much just watch the Muslim, and that's pretty much what brought me in. My cousin, he never asked me to come down to the mosque when I was working for him, but I observed him, and then it was his lifestyle, what he talked about, his eating habits, and everything was a word you use, kosher. That his lifestyle from what he used to do and how he was out in the street, because he was pretty much an alcoholic, you know. So me just watching him and then coming down to the mosque and seeing the brothers in there and how they live, they eating habits, lifestyle, you can't beat it. Plus, you know, the Quran, you know, that was the first time I heard or knew knew anything about the Quran and the teachings that's in the Quran, how that, you know, that book, it sees the Torah, the Bible, and everything else is out there. So just observe the Muslims and visit our mosque. Make your decision for yourself. Yeah, just make a decision for yourself.
All right, brother, I greatly appreciate it. Next time we're gonna have this with all the entrepreneurs and how you all decided to do for stuff and how you executed it. I greatly appreciate all that you do in this community. So thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.